Thank you for staying with us. It's time for AgView Half Hour. Yes, on this same dial, Mainland 98.3 FM. Time check is 9:33 a.m. and it's time for us to have conversation as regards your investment. So AgView is here as always every Friday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. For further discuss on how you can, better make use of your idle funds. So whether it is for commercial purposes or for residential purposes, well, AgView has it all. All right, so we'll start with, but of course, let's start with introducing the rep from AgView Investments. We have in person of the CEO of AgView Investments himself, Honorable Segun Oshudairo. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning to all our listeners all over the world. It's always my pleasure to be here and to discuss about the real estate and how we can all benefit from it.
All right, thank you very much. So, of course, the real estate and how we can all benefit from it. But just very, very quickly, let's just give a reminder to people as regards the agriculture side of it. That's AgView Farms. Just a quick reminder for people who are probably interested in that as well.
Well, we saw the need that with the happenings in the country, recently, that food is now at about 42%, inflation. There is this heavy scarcity of food in the country, and we said, okay, we have estates, we have land. We've developed about 28 estates, built over 7,000 houses in the last decade, and we said, okay, we can convert some of these estates for farming, because it's also the same, the land is what you're going to use to farm. For any agricultural product or purpose, you will need land, which is basic. And so with that, we said, okay, let us support the nation, the people, let there be food in the country. And we have just launched, one product called Agri Farm Estate. So with that, you can come in, buy a plot of land. The minimum is 3 plots. The plot sells for 500,000, and you can spread that also. You can farm yourself, or we have a team of farmers that can do the work for you. All what you need is to buy the land, and they just put in the structure. They will do the farming, the harvest, then you sell the farm produce. You create jobs, more jobs. You are, bringing in support system, and they're reducing the hunger, because nobody can do this for us. We have to do it ourselves. Even if it is the food for yourself and your family alone that you'll be, harvesting, and that should be out of the equation. So we said, okay, let's have this, and you can do anything at this as regards agricultural framework. You can have the animal husbandry, you can have your fish farming, you can do any crop, because the land is very, very fertile, and you can do it both in large scale. You can come in and do, buy hectares of land. One thing we are assuring you is the security. Your land is secured, your investment is secured, even your produce is secured up there. Making sure that every operations around that estate is well secured and well attended to. So that's that.
Thank you very much. So there you have it. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about food security and the price of food at this time, and also the fact that getting food from the places where we have food baskets basically as a country, the regions where the food produce comes from the most. There's insecurity issues there, and now we have here just where the location.
The location is Ogun State. That's Isiun at Obafemi Ode local government.
Okay.
You see, you mentioned something about food basket. Each state in Nigeria can be termed as a food basket of the nation. Even Lagos State, if you go to Ekpe, Ikorodu, they have valuable land there. Ogun State has got very good, land texture that you can farm and grow anything. In fact, you'll be shocked that if you put granite or gravel on the floor, come back in the next few days, you'll be seeing crops, coming out, growing from the soil, going through the stones, those stones, and then so the land is very, very fertile. The problem is that we have detached ourselves from that system. Everybody, we are not conscious about oil, school, education, chapa, traveling out, So we are out, and then now depend on a particular region to supply everybody food. And they are also having their own challenges. They are experiencing climate change, they are experiencing insecurity, they are experiencing logistics, challenges, because to move food from the northern part to the western part now, you need so much money because of the price of fuel and diesel. So all these challenges are there, so we have to do it ourselves.
Look at that. That's for a lot of people are probably wondering, no, I actually want to go into this, but I don't have the technical know-how. There are experts on ground that would help you. Oh, I want to go into this and I don't want to have to be traveling long distance to be checking.
And as of today, we have moved up to about 30 units. So maybe we have about 18 units to go. So this is a good opportunity for you to buy and live in a secured environment, in a place that you can, if you're outside of the country, maybe Nigerians in diaspora, you can turn into, a short-let apartment where people pay you every day. And anytime you're coming into the country, you have a place, of your own. And from the research we have done, you can make back your money within 5 years. In real estate, at least we believe that in maximum within 10 years, you should be able to cash out.
Yeah.
And you still have your capital investment in place, But with this very place in Lasamaja, you can make your money within 5 years. And that's it. So 60 million naira, you have a 6 months payment plan. And in all these estates, what we are talking about is that security and investing into your future. Somebody will say, when is my future? It's now. Yesterday was today is yesterday's future.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow we say, tomorrow is my future. Yes. When we get to tomorrow, we'll be talking about. So this is your future. You try to do what you need to do now. And with Agri Investment Limited, we believe that we are all partners in progress, and that's why we've been able to deliver in the last 14 years over 20,000 plots. We built over 7,000 houses, and we believe in our core values. We are determined into making sure that anything that we want to do, we do it. We believe in development. We build as we speak, despite all the challenges in the cement industry, in the building, built industry, price of building materials, and scarcity as well. We are determined to, we are still developing, we are still building houses, and we believe in documentations. Just about 2 weeks ago, we got our letter for certification allocating the land to Agri Investment Limited, and that started about 5 years ago. The processing, you see, so you can just imagine. And even we waited and we said, okay, let's keep this. By now we'll still be waiting, and the price would have gone up.
Wow.
So that's one thing about it. And finally, we believe in delivery. We always deliver anything that you have paid for. As of today, we don't have anybody we are owing plot of land. We will allocate you. And also for those who have bought houses, we have allocated them their houses. Though it might be maybe we are yet to complete the project, we are still building, construction is still going on. The last 2 years it's been a bit challenging, based on what I said earlier. So it's we are wrapping up on all the construction activities, and delivering. Delivery is very key to our people. After paying for something, you get it back. So it's all good if you can invest in the real estate. Most importantly, with Agview Investments Limited.
Yes. With about 14 years and counting years of experience in the industry, I believe that you should know that they know what they are talking about. And I'm talking about Agview Investments Limited with about 14 years with no litigation whatsoever, clean slate, and you can look it up. The records are there, and you can also, talk to people who have done business with them. So many clients here in Nigeria, and so much more even outside the shores of the country. So the time to make that decision is now. For further discuss, you can visit their website at www.agviewinvestments.com. There are pictorial evidences of the many estates and testimonials from clients, and you can also visit their head office at Agview Investment House, 314 Ikorodu Road, Anthony Bus Stop, Lagos. 314 Ikorodu Road, Anthony, Lagos. Agview Investment House, the very conspicuous building. You can find it very easily, just a few buildings from the Anthony Bus Stop. You can call any one of these numbers, 0803 082